Here we have another chain rule example problem. So we want to use the chain rule to differentiate y is equal to sine t multiplied by e to the t. So the first step in using the chain rule is we want to determine our inside and outside functions. So when we look at our expression, we know that the sine term will be our inside or our outside function, and the t e to the t term will be our inside function. So after determining these two types of functions, we can go ahead and apply the chain rule to differentiate our expression. So the first step in the chain rule is we want to take the derivative of the outside function, which we know is sine. So the derivative of sine will be equal to cosine. The second step is we want to leave this inside function alone. So here you can see that the t e to the t term has been left alone. And the last step in the chain rule is we want to multiply it by the derivative of the inside function, or the derivative of t e to the t. So this is what we'll focus on next, is determining this h prime of t, which is going to represent our derivative of the inside function. So here you can see that we let ht equal t e to the t. And so by taking the derivative of this function, we know that we'll have to use the product rule. So you can see this is the equation for the product rule, where we have f prime multiplied by g plus f multiplied by g prime. And we can see from t e to the t that our f term will be t, and our g term will be e to the t. And so the derivative of our f term will be equal to 1, and the derivative of our g term will be equal to e to the t. And this is because we know that the derivative of e to the t is e to the t. After having these four terms, we can go ahead and plug it back in to our product rule equation. And so for the f position, we're going to have 1. So you can see that's given, or from the f prime position, we're going to have 1. You can see that's given here. And for our g position, we're going to have e to the t. And for our f position, we're going to have t. You can see that there. And for our g prime position, we're going to have e to the t. After having this expression, we can go ahead and simplify it, and we'll get e to the t plus t multiplied by e to the t. After determining our h prime of t, we can go ahead and plug this back into our original expression for our derivative. And what we're left with is y prime is equal to cosine of t e to the t multiplied by e to the t plus t e to the t. And if you have a question, send it to me and I'll make a video on it.